Welcome back to Martial Mind Bodybuilding. Hamza here. So I'm just watching this video from what's his name, Eric Janicki. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but basically he has Greg Doucette on one side and Mike Israetel on one side, talking about they finally about to squash the beef. Look, there ain't no beef going on in the first place. Today we're diving into one of the most oddly entertaining rivalries in fitness: Greg Doucette versus Mike Israetel. Now, on the surface, this looks like just another YouTube beef. Two smart, jacked guys debating training methods, throwing jabs at each other, and acting like the other is out of their mind. But if you look a little bit deeper, you'll see something interesting. This isn't just a feud, it's a bromance in disguise. So let's break it all down.
And this is a very special moment for me because these are two of my closest friends and people I.
So here's the origins of the beef. Greg Doucette, the loud, high energy, no BS coach with the signature "it's harder than last time" approach, thrives on calling out bad fitness advice. Then we have Mike Israetel, the science heavy, hypertrophy obsessed professor of gains who loves to break things down with studies, graphs, and a sprinkle of dry humor, right? Their beef started over what else? Training philosophy. Greg leans towards the idea that training to failure is king, while Mike favors a more volume driven, RPE based approach, right? So naturally, they did what every grown fitness professional does: started making YouTube videos about each other. And the fitness community, well, we ate it up. But let's be honest, if these two really hated each other, do you think they would keep responding? Would they keep tagging each other, reacting to each other's content, and even in their insults, secretly promoting each other's brands? Exactly. So these guys secretly respect each other, right? Even if they pretend not to. Listen to how Greg critiques Mike. He never actually calls him a scammer or an idiot, just wrong. And when Mike claps back, it's with playful sarcasm, not real malice. Deep down, they respect each other's knowledge and success. Number two, they're feeding off of each other's energy. Every time one of them drops a response video, the other reacts. This is like schoolyard teasing. One kid shoves, the other shoves back, but nobody really wants the fight to end. So let's look at another aspect of their so-called beef, right? They keep watching each other. If you truly dislike someone, you ignore them. But these two, they're subscribed to each other, one way or another, whether they want to admit it or not. Greg's watching Mike's breakdowns, and Mike is watching Greg's rants. They have more in common than they think. So both of these dudes have, is it Greg has a PhD in kinesiology or a degree or a master's or whatever, and the other dude has in sport physiology, right? They're all massive fitness brands. They love stirring the pot with controversial takes. It's like enemies are more like rivals who secretly admire each other, right? So, they're just playing with you. That's why I am buying none of that, right? This feud is actually good for fitness. Here's the kicker: this fake beef is actually a good thing. Why? It forces people to think critically instead of blindly following one guru. It keeps fitness discussions engaging instead of stale, repetitive advice. It promotes both of their brands. Every attack just sends more traffic their way. It's marketing genius disguised as a fight. They could be sitting in a group chat right now laughing about how many views their feud is getting. So, ain't no grown ass man having any beef with another dude in a different country. Because I think Greg is from Canada. It's, yeah, just a playful academic slap fight for the entire internet to see. I think we all know the answer, right? Greg and Mike, if you're listening, just admit it already. You guys love this. And if you ever do a collab, which I guess you're gonna do soon, since apparently this dude squashed your beef. Thanks for tuning in to Martial Mind Bodybuilding. If you enjoyed this, drop a comment, subscribe, and remember, train harder than last time, but don't forget to count your volume, or don't, depending on who you ask, whether it's Greg or Israetel. See you next time. Peace.